What's going on, guys? Another Dutch auctions. First off the line, 2022 Panini Immaculate WWE trading card box. Starting out at $750 to $300. Dutch auction. This will probably get down close to that bottom out price. You know, pre-orders for regular hobby box has been all over the place, so anywhere from up to the high 500s, or no, excuse me, high 400s, $500 for online retailers. Yesterday you could have picked a box up for $367 on eBay, but that price sold out. So I think we're probably more of a chance of Panini pulling it than actually selling out with the prices that high with a floor of 300. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. We got Donruss NFL football dropping this week. That is what should be a first off the line product, not WWE. Let's refresh this page. And we got some baseball, another first off the line later this week. Alright, so we're going to go down our first level change here. See where are we at. $731.25. What's it going down? $18.75. Is that what it's going down per level? $18.75 each level change. It's a little higher than what we've been used to with a lot of these Dutch auctions lately. The prices have been a little bit lower, but this is Immaculate, so what's going on? Deep 3, just starting out. We're at 731.25. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping too. Get down to the floor price. I think there's more of a chance of Panini pulling it than it actually selling out. I mean, it could sell out. Like, you've seen it in the 300s for pre-orders for regular hobby boxes. The online retailers are a little bit higher, up to like 500. Yeah, but definitely, if it got to 300, we're looking at some value there. Definitely looking at some value. And if you haven't done a Dutch auction before, it goes down every $5 or every 5 minutes. The price will drop. This Dutch auction is $18.75. It'll go all the way down to the bottom out price of $300. Wherever you buy it at is the price you get it at. Even if it goes lower. Look at the cards right here. Nice looking cards. Got this nice little booklet. Stone Cold, Goldberg, you know what we're getting? 7 cards per pack, 1 pack per box. Look for 3 autos, 2 mem cards, 1 bonus for a soft line auto, numbered 6 or less per box on average. So we're at 712. Down another level. $18.75. We're on the high side still. Probably looking hour and a half before I think it probably will sell out. I mean, I'm hoping it's going to get to that bottom out price, but I think that might be a stretch. If we just look, we got 485, 500 for online retailers, 424. Blowout has it for 500. Or 450. They dropped it a little bit. This is the only thing I'm concerned about is the online retailers. Should it get down to in the 300s? I believe yes, but I don't think Panini's gonna let it. $4.99. Let's see if they drop their prices. Yeah, $4.50. Looks like everyone's dropping their prices by like $50. Could have bought a box for, let's see, $400 yesterday. It's a case. That was a $400, $367.99. That seemed like a good deal. Ooh, this is on the 27th. You could have got it for under $350. $309. So a couple weeks ago, you could have got it for. So the prices have went up a little bit, but that's kind of normal. Got another minute, but yeah, this is gonna be, I'd say, an hour and a half before we'll probably see it sell out. I hope it gets to that bottom out price, but just where the online retailers are at, I don't think that's gonna happen. No problem, Kurt. Yeah, Dutch auction, it just starts at a certain price, and every 5 minutes it goes down. This one here is going to go down $18.75, and wherever you buy it at. So if you liked it at $712.50, and it was available, you'd be able to buy it for that price. But it could keep going down until it gets to that bottom out price. As it gets closer and closer to that bottom out price, it starts to get harder and harder as more people start to buy. So you got to have some strategy. Some people like to buy, one at one price, buy some more at this price, and you're, lowering your cost per average per box. So we're at $6.93.75. Of course, be logged in, have your credit card saved. When you do get down to those lower levels, you don't want anything to slow you down. I believe Panini has added one more step where they're gonna send you a text message, some kind of code in the purchasing process. I haven't seen it yet. There was just an email that was sent out. So it'll be interesting to see today how that slows you down. Is it part of the process? Is it after you buy it? I think it's going to be something where you get a text message, because I've seen this for like buying tickets and other items from other sites, where you get like a code and then you put that code in, and then it's what I think they're doing is kind of like a contract where you can't say, well, that wasn't me. Now it's showing, well, hey, you put this code in from your phone number, you verified it. So we'll have to see how that works today, if they're gonna uh, do that today. But there was an email, I think, was that on Friday that went out. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, we're probably looking anywhere. I'd probably start looking in like around 500. That's probably where we'll probably see some people either going into the cart or maybe start checking out, where the high side of the pre-sales for regular hobby boxes are around 450. They were up to like 500 yesterday. The low end yesterday was $367, which that sold out on eBay. And then a couple weeks ago, it looks like we could have bought these per box almost down to $300 per box, or maybe a little bit lower if you're buying cases. But this does have the first off the line exclusive auto number to 6 in it. So that is the, I mean, everyone wants first off the line. So we'll be, I hope it gets to the 3s, but I don't know if it will. If it gets in the 400s, we'll really see if there's a high volume, and then we can kind of, use that as judgment. Where do you want to press your luck to go lower, or do you want to grab a box or not? I think if you are just getting it for yourself, if you can get it close to that pre-order price of regular hobby boxes, like, that's not bad because it's first off the line. Anything below that, you start to see some value. Even if you did get it around that 450, 425 mark, there should be some value with it being first off the line. There should be some room, some opportunity to flip. It'd be more of a lunch money flip. It wouldn't be a lot of money, maybe $50 to $150, somewhere in there. Of course, always first to the market. If you are flipping, you usually can do pretty well. And then if you wait till everyone breaks through it and you have a connection to a breaker or someone who likes to sell first off the line, so if you wait till it dries up and then you can sell it for a premium. Those are the two things that I like to do. And of course, if you're a breaker, you should, if you do have WWE clientele, it should be pretty easy to fill up and make some profit if you are breaking it. No problem, no problem. These are fun. These are fun to do. We're at 693.75. Let me refresh this. And of course, Panini, if you are on their page and you click on another page or you put something up, their timer will stop. So I always refresh it. Just make sure we got the right timer, the right price on there. All right, 5 more seconds for another that we're going to be dropping. I was going through my my storage yesterday up in Seattle, and I got my WWF ring still. I found 2 wrestling buddies. I have Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan. I have Macho Man here. My daughter loves playing with it. But I found the Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior, so I was pretty stoked about that. Some WWF, that's right. And I like that you say WWF because that's what I grew up with. WWE. I have a hard time saying WWE because I like WWF. Has it? Okay. Like, every once in a while, I will jump in there and watch it. I watch a lot of the shoot videos of the old school wrestlers. Like, I'm constantly watching all that stuff with Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man, Shawn Michaels, Honky Tonk. Those are always fun. Exactly, yeah. Okay. Yeah, like I might, I'm around the corner here. I got probably like 30 wrestling action figures that I still have from as a child. So I was deep into WWF. Like one of these last live streams we were going through, I found some. These are all like tickets right here. Right here, 2 WWF shows from like 89. Let's see, 89, 90. Crazy. And these were like on the floor, like 5 to 6 rows from the wrestling ring. They were only $14 a ticket back then. I wonder how much those tickets are now. I should, right? And I found a bunch more in my storage, which I need to transport all that stuff down here. But yeah, wrestling in the 80s and 90s was legit. That's a good point. I probably should do that. Ooh, a Trout. Wow. That's awesome. Congrats. You can't beat that. RPA to 15. We're at 675. A dime. Man, you are hitting it. You are hitting it. Keep opening those. Okay, so the female, which females should we be looking at that are selling well? Yeah, Stone Cold, definitely. I remember when Prizm came out, like how ridiculous some of these autograph prices were. So if you hit, you could have made some pretty, and then they dipped, you know. I'm buying if it gets to the right price. If we can get it down in the threes, I just don't think it gets there. I don't think it gets there. But maybe FOMO will kick in. At the right price, yeah. If we can get it, I mean, maybe close to 4. If we can get it in the threes, I think there's some value there. And I guess it all depends on what you're doing. Are you breaking, flipping, holding, ripping it yourself? So we're 25 minutes in. We're at 656 and 25 cents. Let me just see if it's hard to check out or not. So we're in the 600s. We're about 30 minutes in. Yeah, no issue. No issue. We got straight in. Tax around $711. also got what we have. Elite, first off the line, baseball trading card box. These should get to 100. These should get to 100. How many autos are you getting? You're getting 8 autos in these. Drew Jones. You can get on campus in these. I like that. I mean, for 8 autos, I mean, you know, these are, you know, draft picks. But for 8 autos, I mean, $100 doesn't sound too bad. Loaded. Those are loaded with autos. All right, we got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to this next. Okay, Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan. Who is that rookie we were talking about a couple weeks ago? That her autograph isn't in everything. Her name's slipping my mind. What's her name? Yeah, Roxanne Perez. Is her stuff still on fire? Yeah, Roxanne Perez. There we go. Okay, Corey Jade or Liv. Okay, so they're still okay. So people are buying them on the hype. This is good to know. Good to know. So is next I take it like a minor league and they fight there and then they move on up, or does next fight with WWE? Look at the autos. Okay, like a development territory. Oh, that's pretty cool. So we got a checklist of 100, number 65. Got the dual autos. Celebrations. Brother love, I love that. Oh, is it okay? The Rose, Cora. It airs on Tuesday. Okay, on USA. I remember watching wrestling on USA back in the day. I might have to start watching it again. Let's see. Corcade. We got Cora. Cora Jade, excuse me. So we got, these are all, it's a regular set. So she's in it 6 times. Oh, this is a dual. Yeah, it's interesting that their stuff is so hot. Do you think it is because they haven't signed as much as some of these other wrestlers or some of the legends or people who have been in the business? Seems like those wrestlers have signed a lot of stuff. So she's in the main set, but she's not in the autos. Oh, really? You know, I somehow I did watch something on that the other day. I started watching, like, every once in a while I'll put something either on YouTube to see what they're doing. A lot of times I don't understand the storyline, but I do find myself watching it. Let's see, we got there's another reason right there. So Morgan has 10 cards in here. Let's go back to here. See what the price is at. We're at $637.50. So at $637.50. Always worth more. Interesting. Well, you know, they have a fan base. They're in shape, athletic. So this is for the first off the line 2022 Panini Immaculate WWE Trading Card Box or Hobby Box. We're at $637.50. About 25 minutes until the first hour is up. You're getting 3 autos, 2 mems, and 1 bonus first off the line auto numbered to 6 or less per box on average. We're going to go down another $18.75 here. Now we're at $618.75. So that means this next round we're going to go to 600 even. Yeah, that would be a crazy card to hit. I wonder what something like that would be worth. What set is that in? Is that in just like the, let's see, the combo auto? That is it in this one, the dual autos? No. Yeah, that would be a card to pull, right? I'd be okay with that. Where is that card? Where are the booklets? Oh, here we go, the quads. Well, that isn't, is that the shadow box? That's like, what, 8? How many? One, what, yeah, 7 autos. here we go. So that's only numbered to 25. Yeah, if you're gonna hit an auto, hit that. That's cool. That's super cool. So 618 and 75 cents. We got about 3 minutes till the next drop. Regular hobby boxes are anywhere between like $450 and $400 now. You could have got them in the 300s. As yesterday, you could have got them for $367 on eBay. And a couple weeks ago, you could have got regular hobby boxes around $300. You could buy cases under $1,500, which is what I think a 5-box case. Yeah, 5 boxes per case. What does this say? Limited to 5 boxes per transaction, so you can buy a case per order. So if you are thinking about loading up on these and you wanted to get 5 at a time and get more after, it's just per order. So you can keep ordering on the same account. You just can't, order 10 in one account, or you wanted to order 1 this time, this price, and then I'm going to order 2, or slowly, you can do that as well. As long as they are available, you're not going over that 5-box max, which is a case, you will be able to order on your account. It's a good strategy to go down. And you start at this price and lower that cost average per box. Of course. That should be good. Who's gonna be there? Who is gonna be there? That's gonna be insane here in Las Vegas. Like with all the festivities, and it should be good. It should definitely be good. Now, are those tickets already on sale? Oh, did you go this year? Yeah, I was wondering what type of like sets they were giving out. They usually do like some kind of Super Bowl set. That's right. I had to watch it on TV. Maybe next year, or when I'm in Las Vegas, I'll find a way in. Okay. All right, so they haven't. Yeah, like um, those are always fun. There's like the parties or the concerts, and then of course whatever Panini will be doing will be fun. And then especially here, everyone will want to come, and even if they're not, the players, they'll be here. Even if they're not at the game, I bet there's going to be a lot of like Super Bowl parties, hosted by players or celebs. So it looks like they're not on sale yet, but let's see. We're at 600. Let me see if I can check out here. Alright, we're getting right in. No issue. 600 for first off the line 2022 Panini Immaculate WWE trading card box or hobby box. Yeah, no issue. No issue there. 650 with tax. So we're at 600 even. Still got about $150 to get down to where pre-orders are at. So I don't know if we'll see maybe we'll have some false, high volume where people start checking in the 6 or in the 500s. But prices, the online retailers have dropped them about $50. So at that 450, eBay has it for, I think, what, 4, we're looking at, I think like 425 is the cheapest, I think, today. 425, 461. That's UFC. So if you can get it close to, there is some value, even if you do get it close to the pre-order prices. And then as the lower you get, the more value you have. And you see, just as yesterday, you could get them for under $400 for a box. And then we go back a couple weeks, you definitely could have got some deals on these. Yeah, if you can. Well, these are regular hobby boxes that I'm talking about, so not the first off the line, but usually if you can get those pre-orders, if you don't mind holding some money out, or maybe they only take a percentage, you can find some pretty good deals. For instance, like, I know you could have got like the Donruss NFL hobby box for what, $220 for pre-orders probably like a month ago, but now they're about like $250. We'll have to see what they drop at tomorrow. I don't think Panini has a price on them yet. Let's see. No price yet for 2022 Panini Donruss NFL trading card box. Yeah, pretty stoked for this. I wish this was a first off the line. Come on, Panini. This should be first off the line. We're going to go downtown hunting. So we're at 581 now. Let's see if we can check out. So we're in the 500s now. And we got hour 15 to the bottom out price. Why does that? Yeah, no issue. I'm not getting any high volume. Still a little high. Still a little high at 581 and 25 cents. So we got what, four levels till we get down to that 500 mark. So we're going down $18.75 per 5 minutes. We haven't seen a high volume yet. I think maybe we might see it in 15 minutes when we get closer to once we get closer to the 400 level. And then we got Elite Edition Baseball on Thursday, and those should be the only first off the line this week. And we got what, Rookie and Stars coming up for football. We got Donruss NFL tomorrow. We got Topps Series 1 2023 coming out. They got who has a bounty? Is it Blowout that has a bounty? If you collect all the gold variation of Series 1, that's $250,000. If you collect the whole set, Series 1, Series 2, and Update, what is that, $1 million? I wonder how hard those are going to be to get, since they are short print, and how much it would cost to get the whole set. And that's for the first person who collects those. No tops for you tomorrow. I think we're looking about around what, like $75 to what, like 80, 85 for a box of regular hobby, and then the jumbos are like what, like 130 to 150 if you look. All right, we're going down another level. Let's check to see if it's hard to check out here. We're at 562.50. No issue. No issue at all. I don't think we're going to have issues until we get to the 400s or close to that 500, where we're going to see people getting in there and trying to check out. Still too high. Like I was saying earlier, I think it's more likely that we see Panini pull it rather than it sell out with the bottom out price at 300 and the online retailers around 450. We'll have to see if it can get lower than that 450, 425 mark, because that looks like those 425 is on eBay is the lowest right now. It looks like all the boxes in the 300s are sold out. So this is what we're looking at. Be part of Super Bowl history, win the biggest game lights in Las Vegas. Prime seating. So you can sign up for up-to-date information if you were trying to buy tickets for Las Vegas Super Bowl. I definitely think that's gonna be, if you can buy them, I'd say, and you have access to buying them, I would buy them. I think the cheapest tickets a couple of days before the Super Bowl this year were around like what, 5,000 to 6,000, and that has to be like what, nosebleed, I would think. I'm not sure what those were for retail, but I would take it. It'd probably be a good flip. Also, well, who knows if the hotel's already got those blacked out yet, but just think how many people are going to come here that hotels, or if you do have a place here, or Airbnb, your house, or your apartment, people are going to want to stay somewhere. And parking is, it's hard to get to that stadium. Are you gonna stay on the strip? Yeah, I haven't looked, but probably I'm gonna start doing some research to see if you can book hotels or not now, because I think that would be smart to do, even if you're just staying down there, because I bet those dates are gonna be expensive and it's gonna be packed here. It's gonna be packed. I mean, the Pro Bowl was packed, even though those tickets were a lot cheaper. I think you could get tickets for like $10, $22 if you signed up. I think I didn't go, but I think they were still going for like $22 for the nosebleed section. Totally different game, right? But ooh, yeah, Fremont, yeah. If I guess it all depends on what you're trying to do. Uh, if you are, if you do play, or you do frequent casinos a lot, I would say the best bet is one of those Super Bowl parties that the casinos throw. Those are you get, usually it's going to be all you can eat buffet, all you can drink, and that starts early, probably, I don't know, 11, 12, and it goes all the way past the Super Bowl. Those, if you can be invited to one of those, that's where I would go. Of course, you can pay for that too, but yeah, Fremont Street would probably be fun. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on, just people watching. But those Super Bowl parties are, that's what I would do if I was invited. I've always had fun at those, and it's unlimited, all you can eat, all you can drink, and they usually have some pretty good food at those, since it's the Super Bowl. All right, we are at 543. Let's see if it's hard to check out. We're getting down there, close to that 500 mark. I think that's probably, I had no issue checking out. I don't know if anyone else has had any issues, but I haven't had high volume at all. Yeah, in and out, just under $600 with tax. We're at 543 and 75 cents. Still haven't seen high volume. What? Where is that at? Ping ping pong? I have not ate there, but if it's good, I will go. I haven't been on. I'm trying to think last time I went on the strip. I haven't been there in a while. I'm trying to think when was the last time I went to the strip. Oh, I went to a concert. I went to a festival down there this couple months ago. Is it new? Because I have ate at. If it's not new, I probably have ate there because I used to go to the Gold Coast a lot. All right, we are at. Yeah, I used to go to the, stop there a lot to watch football. Or go bowling. What they have, like dollar bowling nights. Dollar drinks. Alright, so we're at 543. Yeah, if you, like, especially if you stay there, it's close to the strip. You can get in and out. Probably their slot machines are a little bit better when it comes to the percentages. Not a lot better, but a little bit better. With it being considered kind of like a local casino, even though it is right by the strip. But yeah, the coast casinos have always been pretty good. So we're at 543 and 75 cents. We got a minute left until we go down another level. That's $18.75. We're just going to be on top, just a little bit on top of 500 still. All right, we got 30 seconds. All right, let's see if we get high volume here. We're still on the high side. All right. I'm getting high volume right now at 525. I got it once, so that's something to think about if you are looking at these. That could have been just like people are kind of checking it, but I did get right in right after. So yeah, hold. We need to hold. That is right. You are correct with that. Just hold. Yeah. We got an hour left exactly. So yeah, we need to hold those out. 525. Panini makes these card companies print money. Money. Put some numbers on them, make them limited, and yeah, they definitely are making some money. They are making money. So that's the first time I got a high volume error. Probably people just watching. Seeing if where we're at, because we're still going to be up on the high side of 500. Still, right now we're $75 over, so we're looking at about what, around 4 levels to get to where pre-orders are at. So we probably, once it starts getting closer to 450, that's where I get concerned. If you do really want a box, just be kind of watching how hard it is to check out. It's always good to. I always go through the whole process, from buy now to adding it to my cart, just to see how hard it is to check out. If there's any errors, is anything gonna pop up that I'm not familiar with? And a lot of times you will get that high volume, and then you see that and you're like, okay, it's not always like this, but you'll see the high volume, and then it could sell out in the next like 3 levels, which that would be close to where pre-order regular hobby boxes are selling out at. Other thing is, we got to be concerned, does it get pulled with, the regular hobby box is selling out at 450? Does Panini not want these to get lower than 450 with it being first off the line? Those are some other things to think about. It's just not, if they sell out, will it get pulled or will it not? I think a lot of times that's something that we're more concerned about. Does the item get pulled? Does that happen? This is all allegedly. Sometimes it's it just seems like it just sold out of nowhere. And of course, you can buy 5 at a time. So when we do start getting lower, people are going to be buying cases. People do break this stuff. All right, we got 30 seconds left. I'm going to refresh this page. Let's see if we get a high volume alert again. I'm going to delete this. All right, 10 seconds left. Oh, we're at 506. Okay, so this was a little behind. 506. Yeah, it just went high. I'm getting high volume. Man, high volume. High volume. Yeah, 500 is where I thought we would probably start seeing high volume. I'm getting, just keep spamming. So that time I got high volume a lot. Probably 6 or 7 times before I actually got through. So we're still on the high side of 500. So people are watching this now. Did you get in pretty easily? Okay. More people are watching. Just use that to what you think. If you want to press your luck, that doesn't mean it's going to sell out. It just means more people could be clicking through, seeing, okay, this is where pre-orders were at for the last couple weeks for the online retailers, the big ones, around 500. Most of them have dropped their prices to 450. Maybe we go to Midwest. It says 500 here, but we're looking at 450 here. We got 485. Let's see if these guys dropped or not. At 485. So we're real close to where most of the online retailers are at, the bigger ones. Oh, I'm getting high volume again when I try to check it out. It's always scary. We're still 200. We're still $200 from the bottom out price. These guys don't have any deal, so we're looking at Panini, right? Panini. I think it all depends on what you are trying to do with it. I think 500 is a little high for what I would want to do for it. I think once we get closer to where pre-orders are at, I don't know if it gets there with these high volume. We're at 5:06 with 2 minutes left. Like, pre-orders have been all over the place. A month ago, you could get these pre-order for regular hobby for 300. You could buy a case of it for under 1,500, so that was under 300. Then all the way up to yesterday, $367. Now on eBay, you can get it for $424. Way too high, right? You might want to consider, like, okay, I'm getting these high volumes. But yeah, I think it's way too high where, like, if they're at 450, it has to get closer to that, and that's where I start to see value. I think it's going to be hard to get under that 450 with high volume. I mean, who knows, right? Maybe it does keep going down. But just with how other Dutch auctions have been going and seeing how items sell out close to pre-order prices or gets pulled. Yeah, 300. I would like it at 300 for sure. Yeah, WWE, their boxes, they get the hype and then they go down. Some of the same with UFC. And then since it's a little bit different than like sports where I guess there's hype with the champions and people getting into the big show. I don't know how that calculates like comparison to sports cards where if someone's really on a streak that can really push a product or push a sport like Brock Purdy did for the 2022 draft. So we're at 487. Anyone getting high volume? I'm getting high volume. Still getting high volume. High volume. Alright, I'm finally getting in. Yeah, if man, it's a bummer he got injured. It's a bummer he got injured. Did you get him first try again? I keep getting high volume over here. Alright, so we're at 487 and 50 cents. We are about 2 levels. Yeah, it's a rough price at this level. If it gets close to 4, maybe. I still would like to see it in the 3s. Let me look. Let me see if I pull that up. I can't remember what that went. Let me see if I got that. I should have it. Let's see. What is that? Oh, it doesn't say what it is. Oh, I don't have that data. I stopped at the NFL. I'd have to go look. Did it? It did, okay. Yeah, this one here is, yeah, we're just super close to those pre-orders. Can it get any lower? I'm pressing my luck. I'm not FOMO on this. We have 487 and 50 cents. Oh, nice. 250 after you spend 2,000. I think you will be able to do that on Panini. Really, just buy a couple of these, man, and you can get 250 back. Buy a case. It started at 15 and bottom at 5. You have to, yeah, especially when you start using the cash back and using that credit in a positive way. And get all those their perks. So we're at 487 and 50 cents. If it's a good deal, I'll buy them. If they're good. If it's a good deal, let's go. Let's buy them. All right, looks like we got about a minute left. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, it's out of stock at 487 and 50 cents. It doesn't even get to pre-orders. What do you guys think? Did it get pulled? Did it get pulled? That's way too high, I think. If he did score, congrats. It's not super far off where pre-orders were at. You know, like we were experiencing high volume. Still think it's a little suspect. 487 and 50 cents. I know. Like I was thinking, like we were getting close to those pre-orders prices where they are right now, and since they've been at 500, this is kind of where we see it sell out or get pulled around this mark. That's a tough one. That's a tough one when it sells out, when we think it should be a lot lower. I guess on the positive, we save money. We save some money we got other stuff coming up. We got Donruss NFL that should be dropping tomorrow. Hopefully, it's not too bad. On Real Sports, right? Right. 100 on that. That's like, since it is scripted and there's a story, it's always like, I mean, some people think the NFL is scripted too, right? They wanted Patrick Mahomes to win, to take Tom Brady's spot, right? But I guess the WWF could just be like, start buying all these cards and then be like, okay, this guy's going to become the champion. Then be like, okay, now we're going to sell all these. Yeah, regular hobby box. I think the cheapest right now is on eBay for $425. I'll have to see. Maybe in the next couple weeks, maybe it goes down after. Well, we'll probably have to be next week. Regular hobby boxes. We'll have to see where Panini drops. $487 and 50 cents. A little high, but it's right around pre-order prices, so. And we got, so that, we didn't even get to the half hour or the hour and a half, the hour and a half hour mark. So I was thinking somewhere in this area because it is close to the pre-orders. Wasn't too sold on it at this price. Of course, when it does sell it, you're like, should I have bought it? Should I not? Got it. I'm okay. Donruss football tomorrow. Donruss NFL should be first off the line. That would be what we would be looking at. I know, that's why Donruss NFL should be a first off the line. Some of these things that they make first off the line compared to what they don't make first off the line. I know it's paper, but I think everyone would be going for it, right? Wouldn't everyone be going for it? So weak, that's right, Sam. It's weak. Weak sauce, Panini. That is weak sauce. Was 487, 487.50. We got it started out at what, 750 down to 300. Not even close to that bottom out price. Yeah, good question on that. Like, where is that going to be? Because we'll probably see that spike in this next week, right? It'll be really hyped. And that's the only scary thing. Well, it all depends on what you're trying to do with it. And, of course, if you do hit a big name or not. I'm scared with how Prizm WWE went, where it was like super, like first off the line got up to what, $1,200, $1,300. You can probably, like those boxes now, hobby boxes, what, like $200-$300 for Prizm. It just went and then just down. Just, I don't know. So 487. And then we got this coming up on Thursday the 16th. We'll be going live for this. This is the first off the line 2022 Panini Elite Extra Edition baseball trading card box. I like the price of it. At $100, but it's still, there's a little risk involved. A lot of autos in this. You're getting 8 autos. You're getting 5 cards per pack, 5 packs per box. Look for 8 autos. Yeah, ripping's fun. If you like to rip, just become a breaker, and then you can open it. So that you're getting 8 autos, 2 mem cards, 5 Optic Chrome, and 2 first off the line exclusive red or blue parallels per box on average. If you think for $100, you know, you would be gambling a little bit. There's a little bit of risk in this with Panini baseball stuff. I'd say since it's college and, you know, high school pitchers that, yeah, you know, it's not pro stuff. So at $100 for 8 autos, that would probably be a fun rip. And then, you know, people like to, you know, I've been seeing a lot of breaks for the Prizm draft picks collegiate. Yeah, right. You know, like anytime that I do breaks, like I want to hit big cards for people. It's cool. Uh, I think it's kind of like when you sell like a box of cards to someone and they like message you like, "Oh my god, I hit a 1-on-1." I know I wasn't gonna open it, so I just kind of detach myself from it as best as I can. When someone's like, "Hey, I just hit a 1-on-1. Can I buy more?" It's like, why didn't I open that pack or that box? But then I'd be opening everything. I'd be opening everything. But yeah, it's always cool when someone, or if you do hit something for somebody, like it's like, oh my god, and then even if you get a hold of it just for a second, you're like, wow. Uh, yeah, it's part of the game. Uh, but if you were thinking that you were gonna open it, and then you decided to break or like sell it to someone, or you give it to a buddy, they're like, hey, look what I just got. that that could be maybe a little rough. Yeah, for $100, yeah, not bad at all. I haven't opened mine yet. I think I'm gonna break them. I might open one. But even if you were trying to flip it, 150, 175. I haven't looked at the prices this week, but not a bad like. The good thing about like the draft picks, like they load it up, especially in baseball. They load it up with a lot of autos. Oh, nice. 4 cards, 9. That's cool. That is cool. Yeah, that's a good thing with these baseball products, and especially and who knows what. Even though it is Panini, I think since it isn't, it's not like they're in their pro uniforms. A lot of these should be worth some money. First to market, in a couple years when these guys are the guys who are going to the big leagues. Oh dang, nice, nice. Because that's the other thing. If they're so loaded, like you pretty much almost got your money back. Just and you're saying that you still have some money left on the table. Yeah, that cam card is nice, James. So we're looking at sold at 487 and 50 cents first off the line. 2022 Panini Immaculate WWE trading card box. Sold out around 10:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's my time. So we'll be going live here on Thursday for this first off the line 2022 Panini Elite Extra Edition Baseball Trading Card Box 250 starting out. They should just put these up for $100. That's where they're going to, or close to 100. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, 40 floor just for the first off the line bonus. Yeah, that is these guys are not in their pro uniforms. I think more people are probably apt to invest or buy these cards, even though they are Panini. Um, I think that's something to think about in the future, and or like this box right here to pick up some boxes at $100. It's like you can do worse buying retail stuff. What 3 blasters is $100, right? With no guaranteed of autos. Still a little bit of a risk, but and then if we look at, let's see, we'll go look at. Let's see, we're looking at 250, 244, 270. Let's see if they've dropped the prices at all. I'm hoping they come down a little bit. 250. I mean, overall, 18 packs per box, 10 cards per pack. You're getting one auto, one mem card. I mean, for the most part, it's been about 250 for these across the board. You could have picked them up early on pre-orders around like 220. So if you did pick those up at that price, good job. But I love Donruss because you're getting a lot of packs. You're getting a lot of inserts. I wish they had 2 autos in these instead of 1. That's the one thing that I wish they did a little bit better. But would that mean the box was more expensive? Or I still think with 2 autos it should be under 250. Of course, it's a big set, so you're going to get all the rookies in it. Purdy will be in it. Autos. You know, it's a small community, you know, on eBay or on Instagram or Facebook or in person, like who you buy from or who you talk to online. You probably have. Let's see, who else can we check out? 250, 250. Yeah, these prices really haven't budged. $250. And if we look on, let's check out, see where prices are at on eBay. $235. I like that price. Let's see, anything. You'd think there'd be more sold. Let's see, what is this? 270. That's too high. 230. Okay, 234. I like that price. 239. That's an auction. I mean, that's not a bad deal, actually. How many does he have? 7 available for 234. That's not a bad price. I'm going for 250. $239. So that's tomorrow. Tomorrow. So 235. Yeah, we'll have to see what Panini drops it at. Hopefully less than what everyone's selling it for. But they've been kind of all over the place when it comes to their prices. You'd think they would want to, well, I understand why they don't. Because then everyone else would have to adjust. All right, well, thanks everyone for checking out another Dutch auction. That was for, is it even on here anymore? It's still on here. First off the line, 2022 Panini Immaculate WWE trading card hobby box. Sold out at $487.50. I think all of us thought that was a little too high. Real close to where the online retailers are at, which I think that was our biggest concern, was them pulling it rather than it selling out. It could have sold out too. But yeah, it looks like most are about $450 for pre-orders. I'll go for three. I hear you. I hear you, James. I thought it was too high as well. I think all of us thought it was. I think yeah, 487 was probably a little bit high. The good news, we saved some money. We'll be back at it on Thursday for First Off the Line 2022 Elite Extra Edition baseball trading card box. 8 autos in these. That's the cool thing. 8 autos. We should get down to a $100 bottom out price on these. Most of this stuff does get to the bottom out price. So 8 autos, 2 mem cards, 5 Optic Chrome, and 2 First Off the Line exclusive red or blue parallels per box. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't yet. If not, that's cool too. We will see you guys Thursday, and I will talk to you later. We are Matrix Sports Cards. You guys have a good day. See you later, James.